doing a review and swatch video for this very popular and so hard to get your hands on palette from Morphe. It is the 350 palette, 350, 350. I think it's 350 palette, but I am going to be doing brush swatches and give you guys my overall thoughts at the end of the video. And as you guys know, when I'm doing the brush swatches, I'll chit chat with you guys as I go. Ahead and show you guys this palette. I purchased this with my own money. Morphe did not send me this palette. They did send me another palette and a couple of brushes, not the elite ones. I highly recommend, and I will do a separate video on those particular brushes. But when I received this palette in the mail, I immediately jumped on my Snapchat and was so excited. This palette is one that I seriously didn't think I was ever going to be able to get my hands on. It was just crazy. I received an email notification from Morphe that they restocked. 30 minutes had already passed by the time I came around to opening up that email. Just figured, you know what the heck, I'll go ahead and click the link. I was going in it thinking it's probably already sold out, but I was lucky enough to get my hands on this palette. Did swatch a couple of them with my fingers, but as you guys know, the finger swatches are always going to be different from brush swatches, and that's why I love doing these swatches with the brush. But this is the palette. I'm going to zoom you guys in as I do the swatches and then just give you guys my overall thoughts at the end of the swatches. So let's get swatching. This first shade looks like a matte vanilla, and it is pigmented. I can see it. I don't have to dip my brush into it one more time at all. Beautiful peachy color with some nice sheen to it. That's pretty. Ooh, that has a nice pigmentation. This is a beautiful orangey bronze shade. This one's a beautiful matte peach shade. Very pigmented. The texture seems very creamy. Can you guys see that? Wow. When they said that this 350 is everything, they are not joking. This is a very nice pigmented palette. Now there's this pumpkin shade. You know what I just noticed? I think I skipped a shade, but I'll go back to whichever shade it is that I skipped. That is beautiful. Another pigmented shade. I think it's this one that I accidentally missed. Even if I miss a couple of shades, you guys will get the idea. These shades are pigmented. Oh my gosh, this is a gorgeous color. Look at that. This is coming off exactly like finger swatches. So beautiful. This one's a nice soft matte coffee brown. Good transitional shade. Are you guys seeing this? Flipping my brush and I'm taking this shade. Another beautiful peachy toned shade, and it does have a nice sheen to it. Here's another great transitional shade. Flipping my brush, another orange shade. No wonder this palette is always sold out. Look at this. This is truly amazing pigmentation. I'm just going to randomly swatch a couple of shades because there's so many light ones in here. Let's see how this one works out. It is a matte espresso brown. Oh wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Flip my brush and swatch the next shade over. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just swatch some of the colors versus the light ones, the ones that are really eye-catching. That is nice. You guys, I am in shock. I seriously was thinking this whole time, wow, that palette's just, what if the pigmentation sucks? It does not suck. Look at that. Let's try this last orange one. I'm going to stop saying wow. You guys get it. Look at that. I'm going to flip my brush and try this color here because it looks very similar to that orange one. This one does have a metallic finish to it. I'm going to try out this bronze shade. Let me show you guys. When I dip my brush, you can see how creamy the texture is. So amazing. Done in this palette at all. So I'm just going to randomly select colors. I think we've established that at this point. Okay guys, the verdict is in. Get this palette as soon as possible. If you have to wait, get on their mailing list and see if you can get this palette in your hands, because this is a big time winner. Big time. Oh my gosh. No complaints whatsoever at all. It is super pigmented. I'm mind blown right now. And I'm not an affiliate. I purchased this with my own money. Try this one right here. Ugh. Just so beautiful. This was an amazing purchase. Look at that. Another beautiful sheen shade. You guys can see the pigmentation. It is there. It is worth the hype. This is a 2 thumbs up. This palette is a must-have to add in your collection. Yes, if you have been wondering what the hype is all about this palette, trust me, I was skeptical myself. I was thinking, I feel like this palette's been just too hyped. What if the pigmentation is not there? Because I have another palette that is from Morphe, and to be honest with you, the color payoff is not there at all. I believe that the formulation in this palette and a few other recent palettes, the eyeshadows have been reformulated. So this one is a go. It is a must-have for sure. So I now see what the hype is. This recent little mini palette that I purchased, little mini 12S palette. You guys see me do a tutorial using this one. This one is also highly pigmented. This is also one that I highly recommend. There's no mattes in this palette, but the colors are just so gorgeous. These are the 2 eyeshadow palettes that I do recommend. I am going to order some more of these little mini ones. I don't know what the collection is called, but I'm curious to see if the color payoff is just as great as these 2 palettes. I am in awe with this gorgeous palette. I'm so excited to create looks for you guys using this. But that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. So sorry about the lighting and any noise in the background. As you guys know, in my last video I mentioned that our house is under construction, remodeling, and right now they are painting. So my lighting is even off. I might look a little bit orange, and so we're almost finished. It's just been so impossible to film because the noise has been extremely loud, and I'm just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even going to try. You can hear the construction workers talking and laughing, the power tools, and like, no way. There's just no way I'm going to be able to film. But oh, and before I go, I also wanted to let you guys know to look out for my next video. It is going to be a huge haul. I picked up quite a bit of new products from the drugstore and some high-end. This haul has to be the biggest one ever on my channel. Seriously went on the biggest splurge ever thanks to my sweet boyfriend. I was going to film it today, but as you can see, the lighting is just too messed up. I covered my window with some protective paper because they're painting outside, but they're going to finish that today. We'll have some clear sunny skies tomorrow, no noise because they're moving to the front. Excited to film this haul because I can't wait to put this makeup to use, and I've actually been just putting it aside and waiting to film this for you. So look out for that video. I'm going to film it tomorrow. Big hugs and kisses, and I will see you guys very soon.